The identity command switch, how to install meta selves for specific mind states. The most powerful persuasion tool you'll ever learn isn't some fancy language pattern or mind trick. It's who you are in any given moment. Let me introduce you to something called meta self installation. It's absolutely transformed my ability to persuade in any situation, and it's about to do the same for you. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how you automatically become a different version of yourself when you talk to your parents versus when you're with friends? Or how you show up differently in a business meeting compared to a casual dinner? That's not an accident. That's your brain already using what psychologists call schemas, mental templates for different contexts. But most people let these shifts happen completely by accident. Today, I'm going to show you how to take conscious control of this process to become a master persuader in any conversation. What makes this so powerful? Most people experience what I call the static effect. They have conflicting parts of themselves fighting for control. One part wants wealth, another fears being seen. One part desires deep connection, another expects rejection. One part craves freedom, another clings to old patterns. The result? A weak, fuzzy signal that confuses both themselves and others. Their persuasive ability is compromised because they're not sending a clear, coherent message. But when you master meta self-installation, you gain something remarkable: the ability to consciously design and activate specific identities for different contexts while maintaining a stable core. How your brain already does this. Your nervous system naturally allows for multiple self states. You've experienced this yourself. You become a different person around your parents. You shift into professional mode at work. You have a unique way of being with close friends. Meta self-work simply takes control of this natural switchboard. Instead of these shifts happening randomly or being triggered by external circumstances, you decide which version of yourself to activate at any moment. Building your identity constellation. Here's how to create your own powerful identity suite. 1. Design your meta selves. For each domain of your life, create a complete meta self profile with these components. Name. Give it an identity: the strategist, the flame, the channel. Power phrase, a statement that embodies this self. I build systems that generate wealth effortlessly. Posture and voice, how this self speaks, moves, and presents itself. Activation symbol, a specific object, gesture, or anchor that signals this identity. Let me give you a concrete example for a persuasive business context. The strategist. Power phrase, I build systems that generate wealth effortlessly. Posture, back, chin slightly elevated, deliberate movements. Voice, lower register, measured pace, direct eye contact. Dress, structured clothing with one statement piece. Activation symbol, a specific watch or ring worn only when this self is active. 2. Install your meta selves through invocation. This is where most people miss the boat. You must literally call forth each identity. I now call forth the strategist within me. I activate the part of me that builds and dominates markets with ease. I embody the strategic genius that sees opportunities others miss. As the strategist, I move with purpose and precision. My decisions are clear, my actions aligned. I now step fully into this aspect of myself. Feel yourself become this version of yourself. This isn't pretending. It's activating capabilities you already possess. Third anchor, each meta self. Choose one specific signal that will instantly activate each identity. A physical object, watch, ring, specific clothing. A gesture, touching fingers together in a specific way. A scent, cologne or perfume you only use in certain contexts. A piece of music or sound. This creates a neurological shortcut to instantly access that state. The critical element, your core self. Here's the danger zone most people fall into. They create different parts without maintaining a stable core. This leads to confusion, internal conflict, and ineffective persuasion. To avoid this, you must establish what I call the source, your fundamental consciousness from which all meta-selves emerge. Practice this core self-activation daily. Place one hand on your heart, one on your lower abdomen. Take 3 deep breaths, feeling your center of gravity. Say aloud, all parts of me serve the source. I am not the masks. I am the architect. Feel yourself as the awareness behind all your meta-selves. Always activate your meta-selves from this centered state, never from fear or reactivity. How this transforms your persuasive ability. When you master this practice, something remarkable happens in your conversations. You stop sending mixed signals that confuse people. You project absolute congruence that builds instant trust. You can adapt your approach to any person or situation. You access exactly the right resources within yourself at the right moment. Let me share a real example from one of my students. A businessman with significant confidence issues created the commander meta-self. He wore a specific ring, changed his voice tone, used a posture ritual before calls, and listened to his commander invocation daily. The result? His revenue doubled in just 2 months. He didn't pretend to be confident. He literally invoked it from within himself. The difference was night and day. Your 5-week implementation plan. This isn't something you master overnight. Follow this structured approach. Week 1, design phase. Create your meta-self profiles and begin basic installation. Week 2, daily practice. Work with anchors and invocations to strengthen neural pathways. Week 3, integration phase. Begin actively switching between meta-selves in appropriate contexts. Week 4, mastery phase. Refine your meta-selves based on real-world feedback. Week 5, advanced integration. Learn to seamlessly switch between parts while maintaining your core. The real secret, conscious identity partitioning. Remember, this isn't about fragmentation or pretending. It's about integration and amplification of the many authentic expressions that already exist within you. Just like a computer runs different apps optimized for specific functions while remaining one coherent system, you can access different aspects of yourself for different persuasive contexts. The measure of your persuasive ability will be determined by how effectively you can embody the exact right version of yourself for any conversation. Start building your internal counsel today. The entire world is ready for you to become your highest expression. The full picture. What you just got is a taste of the kind of life-changing mental models and strategic frameworks inside the Persuasion Academy. Inside the Academy platform, we are building the world's first, best, and only of its kind influence mastery platform. We've got 3 live trainings weekly, access to over 1,000 hours of my most powerful life's work, and cutting-edge AI technology that you have to see to believe. If mastering the art and science of authentic influence lights you up inside, the Persuasion Academy is your new home, and it's calling you home. Join the Persuasion Academy when becoming your most influential self is a mission worth investing in.